June 24th, 1974. It's 1 p.m. and I'm sitting at the Paradise Cafe watching people walking in all directions. And I've noticed how frightened people are of one another, how hesitant they are to deal with one another. It's a matter of their unfounded beliefs. They are the guilty ones. They are a part of the human instinctual structure. They are a profound proof of an animalistic characteristic of aggression towards the unknown. A fear of difference, a strange apathy, and yet a discreet fear of another human being. We are all sitting here watching one another, periodically noticing new things with fleeting glances. These fleeting judgments, the unfounded prejudices, the limited range of human perception is so evident in this environment. June 26, 1974. At present, it is approximately 8:45 p.m., and I'm resting on a bed on the second floor of Master's Lodgings in Kingston House. It is obviously a woman's room which I'm in. Actually looks like something out of Architectural Digest. Cooked spaghetti downstairs in very lovely kitchen. Added bamboo shoots and water chestnuts to boiling pot. Professor on sabbatical with family. In some ways, I'm getting lost in the comfort of this house. The furniture is all antique and intricately patterned with ornamentation. June 30th, 1974. I'm currently sitting on a couch in a TV room in house on corner of Bard Street and Marcus Avenue. It appears to be a Regent College recreational building. There are pool tables in the next room and stuffed wild animal heads sticking out of the walls. There's a Sony television in the room I'm in and many old chairs from the 1950s. The walls are covered with photographs of Regent College alumni. There are many books which surround the Sony television. I'm drinking can of Pepsi found in kitchen downstairs. July 5th, 1974. I'm currently spreading orange marmalade on stone wheat thin crackers found in basement kitchen of University Lutheran Church. And I am drinking mint Hampshire tea, also found on these premises, but in upstairs section of the building, in the upstairs kitchen, pantry type thing. I'm sprinkling a little cinnamon over the marmalade jelly on the cracker, which sort of neutralizes the extreme sugar taste of the jelly, which makes the cinnamon, marmalade, stone wheat thin cracker combination to be a fairly adequate one. July 8th, 1974. Baked pound cake with paranoid schizophrenic woman named Marion at School Street Shelter. She considers libraries to be scary places and believes that in order to become a librarian, one must first become tall and skinny. I disagreed with her. Marion is in her early 50s and has quite a temper. Later on, managed to play Scrabble with Marion, an old man named Sal. Marion acquired 30 points for entire game. Her first word was sin. While Sal and I were playing, Marion made a reference to the birds chirping in trees outside. She said one must have had a baby because they're singing. July 10th, 1974. I am currently at Faith Lutheran Shelter on Prospect and Broadway. Came here tonight hoping to find bed. They don't have any room, so I'm currently lying down in a choir wardrobe closet filled with choir robes. I don't think these robes are currently used by the Faith Lutheran Choir. I think these are old robes. It's a rather confined space, this closet. It's in the balcony of the church. The organ is about 30 feet away from me. July 15th, 1974. I'm in the kitchen of the University Lutheran Church and have currently eaten one apple and have drinking a little bit of Almadon, California Mountain Rhine wine, white Rhine wine, and a little Inglenook Maple Burgundy. And it seems that I have arrived here soon after the usual patrons of this church were here, for the simple reason that the coffee pot is still warm. I'm getting ready to consume what I have just absconded with. Mint medley herb tea, a refreshing blend of peppermint and spearmint. Yes, this tea is a completely natural beverage. It contains no artificial color, flavoring, or preservatives. I have personally selected all the herbs for this blend. President R.C. Bigelow. Contents: peppermint leaves, spearmint leaves, rose hips, lemon peel, alfalfa leaves, hibiscus flower, caffeine-free, ! July 17th, 1974. Stayed at Harcove School of Music. Walked up fire escape at 12:20 a.m. Entered through window. Once inside, found many grand pianos. Explored building. Ate lemon yogurt from student lounge fridge. Walked upstairs to room with baby grand piano. Sat in dark. Played third movement to Bach Capriccio Departure. Found pianos to vary in action and tone quality. Turned on lights for short period of time in room. Decided too risky, might be noticed. Purchased coffee from vending machine in student lounge. Enjoyed playing pianos. House of Pianos, Harcove House of Pianos. Slept for 4 hours on window seat. Woke at 6 a.m. and left by fire escape. July 21st, 1974. Aggie Martin came to my table at the Paradise this afternoon. She brought up a lot of memories which I had long chosen to forget, of people and places that have negative connotations for me. I never really liked Aggie. I hadn't seen her for 2.5 months, and all of a sudden she shows up in Paradise. She disturbs me, and she brought up a person who I never give a second thought to, and asked me if I'd seen her. I said, yeah, she's around, I see her. Not that I could care about her, though. And she replied, I see the city hasn't taught you to care yet. Before she leaves, she makes a face and says, all this pollution in the air, people breathing it. They don't realize it till it's too late, as she takes a hefty drag of a non-filter cigarette. July 26, 1974. At University Lutheran Church again. Time, 10 p.m. Cooked spaghetti on stove in downstairs kitchen. Ate spaghetti after locating bottle of Parmesan cheese in fridge. Found ice cream cake in freezer for dessert, and I'm currently in downstairs kitchen. There are people upstairs. Luckily, kitchen door is locked from inside, so people who come downstairs won't think of coming in the way I did, through the serving window. Then again, you never know. July 28th, 1974. Spent good part of night in Dobin House cafeteria. Sat in ornate wooden chair and ate raisin toast and cucumbers from kitchen. 5-foot paintings of professors hang on cafeteria walls. These men look very austere, too austere. Alarm went off at approximately 3 a.m. while I was sleeping on cafeteria table. Light flashed continuously over doorway, in sync with loud noise reminiscent of sound you hear in old war films after a man on battleship says, all hands on deck, followed by quick camera shots of men's legs climbing ladders and squeezing through portholes. August 1st, 1974. Stood behind door in downstairs pantry of Heidelberg Library after quickly taking mug of tomato soup out of microwave oven while cleaning woman emptied garbage pail 6 inches from my hand. Earlier watched 1.5 episodes of Bob Newhart on Color TV in Media Center room. Twilight Zone episode, Queen of the Nile, and Blondie and Dagwood show, Blondie Meets Mr. Dithers. August 3rd, 1974. It is 9:30 p.m. and I'm currently at Helen Barker Hall sitting in a Barker chair. These chairs referred to as some patented type owned by the college. There's a photograph of Carl Jung smoking pipe on bookshelf. I'm on the 15th floor, looking now and then at the beautiful lights of Ellenville, and on the far-off horizon, the city of Deerfield. It's a full moon out tonight, and it is currently very quiet, though this may not last.